reward. There is still a reward offered for the safe return of the Baronet and Elsa von Spielberg of 50 gold. For the capture or death of the brigand warlock, there is a reward of 50 gold. For the capture or death of the brigand leader, there is the reward of 50 gold and the title of Hero Spielberg. Hero. Hero of the Realm Spielberg is a title of respect and honor. A true hero can release this land from its curse using his intelligence and courage. Yaga. Yeah. Already did that one. Of course. Yeah, we already heard that. Full Baron guards. Baron von Spielberg lost most of his guards trying to defeat Baba Yaga. Okay. Valley? Spielberg Valley was once a prosperous and peaceful palace before the Baron lost his family. Now the Baron will not leave his castle and does not know the ruin this land has come to. There are many foul creatures stalking the forest since the Baron has too few guards to protect this valley from them. Baba Yaga cursed the graveyard such that the dead cannot rest at night. One cannot go near the graveyard after dark without risking his own death, unless one uses protection. Oh my. Whoops. Go. Protection. There is an unguent you can purchase from the healer, which protects against the dead that walk by night. Talked about her. Brigands. There are now too few guards to take out the brigands, which rob our people and drive away the traitors. They hide somewhere near the edge of this valley. The brigands are protected by a magic user, and they have a shrewd leader. The leader of the brigands must be a good strategist. He has organized and led many raids, which result in much treasure, and without loss on the part of the brigands. Without their leader, the brigands would soon flee. Not much is known about him, but he seems to use more magic potions and powders than spells. Many merchants have been robbed by the brigands. There is a merchant in town who could tell you about his robbery. I think I already talked about Valley. Rewards, we talked about this as well. Okay, let's go into the castle. Save it. Over here is where I can do some work. You looking for some work? Yes. Good, come in here and take a rake. I don't pay you to rest. Get to work now. Hey, dude. Raking, raking, raking. Okay, come on over here. Stableman hands you some coins and says, now you're 5 silvers richer. The work is simple. Just grab a rake, clean this place up. You get 5 silvers each time you clean the stables. We used to have some of the finest horses in the north, when the Baron still cared about things other than his troubles. Now we just have this one outside, and the 2 in here. Ever since the troubles started, the Baron just hasn't been interested in his horses. He used to ride the black horse over there. Don't ask me about anything to do with magic. I don't want to know. Don't tire me out with a bunch of questions. Can't you see I have a hard Can't you see what a hard life I have? Valley. Just get out and wander around a little. You'll find out. Stables. This old stable used to be twice the size before it burned down. This is fine, but with so few horses. But it is rather small. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them. Those things scare me silly. Antwerp. Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 ho ho. Okay. Oh, and then here's the weapon master. Which, it will take me quite a while to beat him. I wonder how much it costs. If you are addressing me, sir, you must respect me enough to address me to my face. I am the weapon master, expert swordsman and trainer. The sword is the finest of all weapons. It requires an equal measure of skill and strength. The skills of the sword are thrust, swing, parry, and dodge. Timing of such actions is critical to the success of the fighter. Practice is the way to refine and improve one's skills. Please don't bore me, an adventurer. Ask me about something more interesting. Fighting is both an art and a skill. It is a skill in the use of muscle strength and the agility of control. It is an art in outwitting and outmaneuvering the opponent. I am, of course, the skilled artiste. Do you fight? I am a skilled teacher as well as a skilled fighter. For a mere gold coin, I'll be glad to give you some practice, some pointers on how to better your skills. Will you pay for a lesson? Let's see, I already did that one. Sword, armor. I never use a shield. It gets in the way of my agility of dodging. It's best used by those who are strong, but not swift and agile. Definitely require a shield. Practice is the way to refine and improve one's skills. The brigands fight remarkably well for riffraff who have not had the benefit of my training. They are cowards who like to hide behind their shields, but I must admit, they do that well. Should you find yourself face to face with one of the brigands, I suggest you mirror their techniques. Use parry or dodge until your opponent lowers his shield to attack, then strike before he can get his spear into attack position. This is the castle of Baron von Spielberg. I am the weapon master of the castle. The Baron had the wisdom to recognize greatness when I presented myself. Thus he made me weapon master. The Baron has had some minor talent with weapons, but he was too impatient. If he had but listened and learned what I teach, he would have never been lost. A bright child for a girl. She used to watch me practice daily and question me constantly. Pity she was not born a boy. Thanks, asshole. She would have made a talented swordsman if I had trained her. I could not demean myself to teach a mere girl, of course. Oh, what an asshole. You will find them very skilled at fighting. After all, I am the one who trains all the guards at this castle. Town. Please don't bore me, an adventurer. Ask me about something more interesting. Save it. I do not have a lot of silver, but let's do it anyway. Pay the weapon master's price, and then I salute you. On guard. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. You're first to admit that the weapon master has gotten the better of you. Even as we fought, I could detect your skills improving through practice. It was most prudent that you should give in to my superior skill. The art of dancing would be a good skill for you to practice, my friend. The balance of the body over the rapidly moving feet has won many a contest. Should we meet again, I would not be adverse to another go-round. Farewell, friend. Blah, blah, blah. Dragons eating your head. Dragons eating your head. Better run away. What a dick. What is the time? It is mid-morning. I'll rest. Now, what am I looking like? See if I can rest again. Of course I'm too impatient to rest now. Huh. So I did some work at the stables and talked to the stable master. I talked to the weapon master. I fought him and I didn't do that great. Now I'm going to throw a whole bunch of rocks. And let's throw them. Keep throwing. Okay. What am I at now? 37. Okay. See if I can rest. For 60 minutes, I feel better. It is mid-afternoon. It's time to save. So now, there's a couple things I want to do. Oh, here's the centaur. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Name. I'm Heinrich Verdurfern. I live in town with my daughter Hilda, who sells our produce on Market Street. Hilda's a bright little filly. I'm very proud of her. Our stand is on the northeast corner of Spielberg. The produce is not of the finest this time of year, but you will not find better than Verdurfern fruit come harvest time. We grow fine fruit in our little orchard and sell it at our stand in town. There you will find fresh cherries in the spring, peaches in the summer, and apples in the fall. It is truly a sight to see. I can grow enough on this little plot to feed my family and the village. You should see this field during the summer. There are a few carrots and potatoes left from last season, but I'm just starting to plant the crops now. In a couple of months you'll have some cherries. The apples won't ripen until fall. There's much work for me to do now, and I bid you good day. Didn't go away. Brigands. The brigands attacked me a few months ago. I am a strong fighter. My hooves are deadly, but there were too many of them. My right leg was broken, and there is no pride for a centaur who cannot run. If it had not been for the unlikely intervention of their leader, I would be dead. The leader came up after the brigands attacked me and forced them to stop, ordering them not to hurt people from the town. Then, to my amazement, the leader gave me a healing potion and had me carried to the healer's house. It was hard to judge from the leader, whose face was obscured by a large helm, but there was compassion unlike what one expects from a brigand. The healer lives just east of here. She is very skilled with potions. We centaurs are a very ancient and proud people. I'm sorry, I know little about the Baron and his family.